Check it out, it's your boy Bush back with another one. We got some sad, unfortunate news. Part of an ongoing saga of drama out in Memphis. Yo Gotti's big brother Jook was shot, fatally shot and killed, outside a Memphis restaurant after a funeral. Let's get into it. Yo Gotti's big brother Anthony Mims, aka Big Jook, was shot and killed this Saturday in Memphis. Police sources say the incident took place right outside Perignon's restaurant, an event center on 6300 block of Westchester Road in Memphis, Tennessee. Two men were injured during the shooting. One man was rushed to the hospital. They found out it was Mims when he got to the hospital where he died. The other man was driven to St. Francis Hospital by private vehicle and is now listed in critical condition. Police believe they were both targeted. Police reported the shooting occurred during a repast, a meal that's shared by family and friends of the deceased. Several social media posts claim Mims was shot at least 10 times. Yeah, as I said, it's been an ongoing saga that obviously been going on since young Dolph got killed 2 years ago. And it's probably been going on before that, things we don't know about in Memphis, because bodies been dropping in Memphis lately. Crazy, you know what I mean? Young Dolph, big artist, rolled for Dolo, got on top by himself, and then brought on his members. He brought on people like Key Glock, put on the PRE record label, and he put in work, independently, and made a lot of money. So I'm sure he's beloved in Memphis. He's beloved worldwide. So when he died, it invoked a lot of emotions, hurt people. And you know what happens next. People going to assume this, assume that based on the internet investigators and everybody else. And bodies been dropping, you know what I mean? Somebody put out a story saying Big Jook was the boss goon behind all of this. He was the guy that put the shooters on Dolph and all that type of stuff. I don't fall into that because it's all alleged, and you could have whoever who not even a part of the culture making up stories on the internet and putting it out and people running with it. But at the same time, bodies been dropping. Big Jook, it's sad about the funeral situations because the ops, that's their number one spot to spot they ops, you know what I mean? Like the funerals, they know that the people going to be at the funeral. Certain members are going to be at the funerals because out of respect, they got to be there or else they get looked at a certain way. You got this new thing called backdoor and all this other stuff. People that show up at the funeral, that's how they cover their tracks when they do pull some bullshit. Or, people just got to be at the funeral. You miss the person's dead, you love the person, you're going to show up at that funeral regardless of what's going on. You're going to be there. Big Jook and his man was targeted. That means people knew they was going to be at that funeral. So now that's something that maybe needs to change in our culture about these public funerals and things like that. I don't know, because it's so dangerous nowadays. Like, why would you risk your life? You know what I mean? Now the next funeral, you feel me? So that's a crazy thing. But yeah, these internet investigators already had Big Jook as the top suspect in the Dolph murder. So I could understand if, like I said, hurt people. If people looking for ways to get back, they probably targeting Big Jook. They probably targeting the next best thing to young Yo Gotti. If they can't touch Yo Gotti, they're going to go to the next best thing. You know what I mean? You've seen that situation many times before. So like with Quando Rondo, his boy got killed. They go for the next best thing to make you feel the pain that they feeling. But anyway, it's a pretty sad, unfortunate situation in Memphis, my hometown where I was born. You got Yo Gotti, a major star, putting on for Memphis, making a lot of money. You got Young Dolph, who was a legend, just like Yo Gotti, he was a legend. And they can't coexist, which is terrible. You feel me? Like, only in hip hop this stuff happens, this type of stuff. But it's just a thing about when you get the gang element involved and drug money involved and this and that involved, clout, respect, your reputation, all that involved. Unfortunately, bodies drop because, like Yo Gotti said, no, like Moneybag Yo said, protecting the brand. You feel me? But we don't know if it's anything like this because I'm a legend. Because I assume Anthony Mims is familiar with the streets. He probably got other enemies out there, especially when you gorilla footing the whole music industry like CMG did. I'm sure you got all kind of people that don't like you because them boys been doing their thing for a long time. So naturally, you're gonna have enemies. But as I said before, man, this is a sad, sad situation. Condolences to Yo Gotti and the family, and rest in peace to Anthony Mims. It's just a terrible example of some bullshit street shit, man. And something got to change with this, man. But it's your boy Bush. Had to get that off my chest.